What do you think is the ultimate betrayal? Is it finding out your husband of 7 years is secretly sleeping with another woman? Or is it finding out that your entire family knew about it and helped him hide it from you? Most women would cry and file for a quiet divorce. But I decided to pay for my cheating sister's massive dream wedding just so I could completely nuke her entire life at the rehearsal dinner. Grab a drink, because this is going to get messy. 7 years of loyalty, a beautiful home, a family I would have died for. All of it was a disgusting why. My name is Emma. My younger sister Chloe was always my parents' golden child. She was getting married to a great guy, and because my husband and I had good jobs, my parents guilt-tripped me into paying for the wedding venue and the open bar. One Sunday afternoon, I was doing the laundry. I checked my husband's coat pocket and found a folded hotel receipt. Wrapped inside it were printed Polaroid pictures. It was my husband and my sister. But the text messages I found on his iPad were worse. My mother had texted him, "Make sure you park down the street so Emma doesn't see your car at Chloe's apartment." I collapsed on the laundry room floor. I clutched my chest, gasping for air, sobbing until my vision went completely dark. My own mother, my own sister, my husband. I have never felt so entirely worthless and alone in my entire life. But I knew crying wouldn't get my dignity back. Therefore, I quietly hired the most aggressive divorce attorney in the city. But I needed them to feel completely safe so the trap would work perfectly. Therefore, I wiped my tears, put on a smile, and acted like the perfect, supportive older sister for 3 agonizing months. I went wedding dress shopping with the woman who was sleeping with my husband. Fast forward to the night before the wedding, the rehearsal dinner. The groom's entire wealthy family was there. My parents were there, clinking glasses and laughing. My husband was sitting next to me, holding my hand. I stood up and tapped my glass with a spoon. I grabbed the microphone. "I want to give the bride and groom an early wedding gift," I announced. I walked over to the groom and handed him a thick red folder. He opened it. The entire room went dead silent. Inside were 80 pages of explicit text messages and the hotel photos of my sister and my husband. The groom's face turned completely white. He looked at my sister, threw the folder directly at her face, and said, "The wedding is canceled." As my sister fell to her knees screaming and my mother started hyperventilating, I turned to my husband. I handed him a second folder. "These are divorce papers and an eviction notice," I whispered. "I legally transferred my half of our savings to a private trust yesterday. Enjoy being homeless." I walked out of the restaurant, got into my car, and drove to a luxury spa while my family's entire reputation burned to the ground. Tell me in the comments, was I too harsh on my parents, or did they get exactly what they asked for?